What is going on, guys? Today was a pretty good day. Uh, yeah, I finished most of my homework, which is a huge relief. I think all I have to do is tomorrow is maybe take a final exam. It happens it happens at some point. And then the only homework I have left is web, and it's a group project, so we're waiting on other people to do their part before it's due, and it's due in 4 days, supposedly. I don't know, because the due date changed, so that's up in the air. But anyway, if as far as school is concerned, we are raring to an end. We are literally are like a little over a week, and we're done, like done forever. Because even if I fail every class, which I won't, but even if I fail every class, I still pass. Like I would just lose my concentrations, which is awesome. So to celebrate, I'm gonna eat ice cream after this vlog, and I was looking at posters, but they're kind of small. They're like okay, so they're 17 inches, so that's like my chest size, I guess. So I mean, that's kind of small and they're a little bit expensive, but they're made of metal and they're very unique posters. So you don't see them around. Like, here's one right here that I've been looking at, and it's from a game, of course, and it says save. It's always wise. So I like it because that's like one of the like kind of like the mascot for the Final Fantasy series. So I thought that was cool. There's some other ones in there that are pretty cool. But there was something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, there's so for some reason today, so I left campus at like 9, and for some reason the buses weren't running. The buses run all the way up to like 11:30 or 12. But I checked the like little billboard beside the bus stop. Bus number wasn't on there. Checked the app, and again the bus number was not nowhere to be found, and it said unable to obtain location of bus when I went to the app. So I was like, well, I guess I'm walking. So the bus is supposed to be running for 2 more hours, but for some reason there wasn't a bus anywhere. So I walked, and then of course my food was cold by the time I got here because I had to walk all the way here. But anyway, it's not a big deal. That's what a microwave is for. um, but I guess the point of this vlog, it was to pick on my sister a little bit. So I talked about it before, where her group will, or it's not really her group, but the group that she's in, participates and sings and stuff like that on Monday night. So this last, I guess it would be yesterday, was their last day, and of course I stayed up till past midnight in there, and they left at like 10 or whatever. But they sing for about an hour or something like that, and it's loud. I mean, I'm through several walls and I can hear them from through the wall. And so I just put in my music and I turned it up loud. Well, tonight, out in front of like where the a lot of the people hang out at, it's called the Bonnie. Where out in front of the Bonnie, there was like three guitarists and a drummer that had hooked up to a speakers. So if you imagine, like, if you're looking top down, like, hold on, let me set it right here. Ah, it doesn't want to set up. So if you imagine that the Bonnie's here, there's like this open area, and then there's a dorm right here. Well, right up against the dorm was where all these four guys were just, I mean, jamming. So then, like, as I'm walking back, I start to think about it. And I was like, man, I was like, they're right there beside where her room is, and her room is on the corner, one of the closest rooms to where they were just, and I mean, banging on some drums, whatever. Because that's what I was talking about when I was coming back across the bridge, which is like half a mile away. I could still hear this dude just going to town. So I mean, of course, it was loud if you're only like 50 feet away from this guy, as he is just going to town on there. I'm surprised they even let him go out there and do the drums. But anyway, um, the point of this story is that once again, it's close to finals week. Everyone's, in corners in different places in the halls doing projects and studying and getting ready for finals. And then my sister's group, or the group she's a part of, is singing, and she's, they're being loud, um, and when all we are all studying in there. So today she was studying, and then that guy was outside being loud. So it was flipped on the other side. So instead of her making the loud noises and disturbing other people, she was trying to study, and another guy was making loud noises. And I told her, I think I made her a little mad. I said, ooh, I said it's ironic now. I said the shoe's on the other foot. And she's like, what do you mean, or whatever. And I was like, the fact that now that you're trying to be quiet and someone else is being really loud, and now you understand how it feels when you're trying to, study and do stuff like that. I thought it was funny because it was like payback, or not really a payback, but you understand the point I'm trying to get across. So that was the point of this vlog. To tell, I guess, to say we're a week away from, I don't know how many days. Is it 10 days? 9 days, something like that, to graduation. It's May 7th, which also, ironically enough, the Shane for Games channel started on the very first video went up on May 8th. So it's like graduation, and then the channel's, I don't know how many years, 4-year anniversary now? And I'm at like 220 subscribers, or 218 I think right now. I don't think I've ever hit 220. I hit 219 like a bunch of times, and it goes back to 218. But anyway, guys, I'll just keep making videos for you because I enjoy it. But anyway, guys, this has been Breaking Focus, and as always, capture the moment.